Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another video. Now, I've got family coming in this weekend for Memorial Day. They're all going to be staying at my parents' house, but I know I'm going to get visitors. So that gave me a perfect excuse to finally get this office straightened up. I've got the shelves dusted. I've got the floor swept. All the figures are out of the floor and out of boxes and actually on display. So I figured this was the perfect opportunity to do a new collection tour video. So grab yourself a drink, kick back and relax, and join me on a virtual tour of my collection. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. So, we're going to start things off here in our closet. So, my office is kind of hidden away. You come here, open the door, and there you go. So, we're entering the office. This is what people see when they first walk into my house. Everything all lined up on the shelves, all the way around the room. So right here, of course, this is my desk area. This is where I have the camera positioned when I'm doing my YouTube videos, when I'm talking to the camera. This is where I have the camera positioned when I'm doing live streams. And of course, right here, this is where the magic happens with my YouTube videos. I've got the MM03 Stinger Warrior up for review next. So, real simple setup. My newest display is my Masters of the Universe Origins figures. If you recall from earlier collection tour videos, I had a Dark of the Moon poster right there. That's moved over on that side. So I just put this shelf up 2 days ago and got my current Masters of the Universe Origins figures up on display. Yes, I've hopped down another rabbit hole. Right there, I've got my flag. Armada Unicron holding the Death Star. Dreamwave artwork there. Got a lot of light flare. Now, I can tell I have an old house. I got a pull chain light there in the middle of the ceiling. So, right here, we'll start here and work our way around the room. I've got a bookshelf. Top of the bookshelf just has some random figures. We've got Robbie the Robot that I bought because it's Toy Hacks' mascot, Darth Vader, my 1984 Visitor figure with my replica blaster, Maximilian back there in the back, a giant Funko Mandalorian with Grogu, a Firetox booster rocket set for my Micromaster shuttle. There's Hot Rod, one of my surviving original toys from my childhood. That is a Flash Gordon rocket ship from 1977. And of course, there is my Funko Pops. I've got the Transformers, V, RoboCop, and a Batman. So, old-ass air conditioner. My giant Pop Optimus Prime that I haven't figured out where he's going yet. Cobra Commander I picked up for my little brother. There's all my Toy Hacks tools and sticker scraps. More tools and all of my weapons. 3D printed weapons, original weapons, accessory packs, everything right there. Just got this He-Man Masters of the Universe art book. I'm diving all into He-Man right now. Actually, I've always loved Masters of the Universe. I just like that universe. I like the barbarian blended with sorcery, magic, and science fiction. I've got a framed G1 catalog here. The little mini cars from Jada. Of course, we saw Unicron, Masters of the Universe. There's my Sharticon poster, Decepticon poster. Some great artwork I got from Hobby Lobby. My NECA Xenomorph, NECA Predators, NECA Terminators, NECA Jason figures. I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. My name is Jason. I was born on Friday the 13th, so there you go. Now, if you're wondering why Alice Cooper is with my Jason display, do yourself a Google. And there is the mighty Monstructor, a NECA Jason mask, and Bumblebee mug. Of course, there's the setup. This is how I cheat with Toy Hacks. I have my sticker map right on that screen, while where they go on that screen. I've got a G1 Dreadwind that I'm going to repurpose, or not repurpose, repair. I'm totally drawing a blank here. What do you call it? Going to restore. There we go. That's the R word I was looking for. We're going to restore G1 Cup for an upcoming review. Moving on over here. This big wooden display was created for me by a fan, Gushing Galvatron, or Vector Sigma displays, and he did an outstanding job. He knows I like Megatron, so there's Megatron's brow right there. Top of the display, I've got some vintage, man, I keep drawing the blanks, lunchboxes. Got vintage lunchboxes there. GoBot, the original movie on VHS. Another Jada Optimus Prime, my reissue Optimus Prime from, I think it's the 25th anniversary reissue. There's the old carrying case. Funko Pop Stan Lee. Hey, Transformers were part of Marvel. And another lunchbox. This shelf right here is my Megatron shelf. Original G2, Generation Selects, War for Cybertron, Super Megatron, the KO MP3036. I believe that is the Emperor of Destruction. Got a couple of animated Megatrons, Beast Wars Megatron, and a KO Beast Wars Masterpiece Megatron. Down here, we've got the Power of the Primes and Combiner Wars Combiners, Abominus, Bruticus, Menasor, Superion, and Defensor, and another Earthrise Optimus Prime with a custom Toy Hacks decal there on the side. Moving on down, I've got my Nemesis Primes, Sky Shadow, my glorious third-party Double Evil figure, Titans Return Overlord, and Rodimus Unicronus. Bottom shelf, we've got Power of the Primes Predaking, Combiner Wars Devastator, and G1 Ultra Magnus. I hate that I have to put him so low on the floor, but he's a big boy. This corner over here, if you recall how my office used to be, where it was half, this half here was all Star Wars. Now Star Wars is this section right here. I just got a blend of everything. Little statues, figures, Black Series, 90s figures. There is a original 1977 Darth Vader. A lot of Darth Vaders. Darth Maul. Little titanium ships. More figures. And that's pretty much it for Star Wars. I've got some still box Transformers there to open up and display. This section here, I just recently gutted of Star Wars figures. I've got Movieverse up here up top, Bumblebee figures. Right here, I had to rearrange all these shelves just to put that new Galvatron figure in. But we got Galvatron there. That's actually a KO Devastator. It's a smaller version of the Combiner Wars. Shattered Glass, Prime, and Ratchet. There's some Earthrise figures. Seekers. Drop Shot. My Quintesson shelf. More Earthrise and Kingdom. Beast Wars figures. Kingdom Beast Wars. Kind of a blend of Earthrise, Siege, and Kingdom. There's the Galactic Odyssey set. Deep covers. The Carby Girls, and down here is just some randoms, GoBots, an extra Double Dealer, and an extra Pounce and Cloudraker, no, Wingspan. Right here, now we're getting into G1s. This is an extra Trypticon I have for a Micromaster base, all Decepticon Micromasters. Moving up here, we've got Power Masters, Skylinks, Blaster, and Blaster's cassettes. Here we have the Micromaster bases and Pretender vehicles. Up here we've got Pretender beasts, Firecons, a couple Action Masters, and the Decepticon Target Masters. Up top we got Jetfire, the Minibots, and Roadbuster. And here's some art I got in Sharticon from Damon Bat. I actually have 2 copies of this. 1 copy is hanging at my office at the courthouse. Marvel issue number 3, my first introduction to the Transformers. Now we're getting to the main display that you see behind me in all my reviews. Now, these 3 shelves all the way to the top are Optimus Primes here, Megatrons right there. So there you got top shelf of Primes, middle shelf, and the bottom. Now, of course, this right here, this is my MPO1 holding the American flag. That was my logo for the longest time. Moving on down from Prime, we've got Autobots. G1 Autobot cars. Got a Monopoly game there in the background for, well, a background. Down here, we got the Movie Bots with the Mini Target Masters and Trigger Bots. Down here, we've got the Dinobots, Firebots, not Firebots, Sparkabots, Clones, Triple Changers, Monster Bots. Bottom shelf, we have Pretenders, Pretender Beasts, Classic Pretenders, and the 3 original Autobot Pretenders. Cloudraker, is it Cloudraker? Man, I'm totally drawing a blank tonight. Landmine, Cloudraker, and, oh my gosh. That'll come to me later on. Now down here, I've got some of the reissue boxes. I love the artwork with those. Now these tins are those popcorn tins from the movie in 2007 that I used to store instructions. Cloudburst. Cloudburst. No? My God. It's late, guys. Wave Rider. That's his name. Wave Rider. Okay, top shelf of Megatrons. We got movie Megatrons. A G2 Hero Megatron. This is more or less my Beast Wars Megatron shelf. Right here, of course, there's the G1. Right here's more of your modern Megatrons. Moving on down, we've got G1 Galvatron, Shockwave, all the Seekers, and Reflector. Down on this shelf, we got 6-Shot, Thunderwing, Null, the Power Masters, the Target Masters, the Pretenders, the smaller Pretenders, the Triggercons, and that is Thunderwing's Interbot. Of course, in the comics, you always saw him looking like that. They never showed the Interbot much. Moving on down, we have the Decepticon Headmasters and Clones, Triple Changers right there. Bottom shelf is the Decepticon Pretenders, including Starscream right there in the middle. Moving on to this shelf, we have Transformers issue number 1, Transformers issue 27, some Autobot artwork. Now this right here, this is the lunchbox that the Funko Pop, GameStop Funko Pop exclusives came in, and those are the Metal Jada minifigures. This shelf right here, we've got the Autobot Combiner teams, Computron, Superion, and Defensor, along with the Jump Starters and Throttlebots. On this shelf, we've got Bruticus, Devastator, and Menasor. Now, my Devastator has an upgrade set that gives him some decent legs. We also have the Battle Chargers and Duocons. Now, this shelf right here, this is my Soundwave shelf with all of his minions. We've got G1, Siege, War for Cybertron, Titan's Return, so lots of Soundwaves. Moving on down here, we've got more combiners, Abominus, Predaking, Piranacon, and the Insecticons, both deluxe and regular. This shelf right here, more MicroMasters. This time it's the Autobots. I've got their bases and all the MicroMaster figures. Over in this corner, top shelf, just a random variety of Decepticons. What we're going to see is this shelf right here is all Decepticons. This here, Autobots. So, random cons up top. And, well, actually, there's some cons on that shelf. So, excuse me. Don't even know my own display. Here we got the Seekers, Earthrise and Siege, Classics Seekers, variety of cons from Titan's Return and Classics, and we got Siege, Earthrise, just a wide variety here. Moving on down, more Decepticons, more Decepticons, more Decepticons, and there's the Energon Scorponok. I want to do a review on him, but I've been reading that his shoulders are plagued with GPS. Now, I haven't transformed that guy for a while, so I'm worried about doing a review of him and then having him break. And there's the bottom shelf. Moving over here to the Autobots. Same as before, same with the cons. It's just a wide variety mix of the modern figures. Jetfire, Skylynx, Ratchet, Ironhide, Titan's Return Blaster. I hope we get a new blaster. That one's all right, but we need a more G1 inspired blaster. More Autobots. My Monster Bots, Dinobots, and more random figures here on the bottom. Just a variety of things along the wall here. Up here is my Back to the Future display, including Gigawatt. More random goodness here on the side. Artwork. The original Transformers the movie poster. Now up here on this shelf, those are my autographed pieces. Now, I lose a lot of display space in this room because of this stairway. So my plan is I'm going to put more shelves right there. I can't decide if I'm going to move the artwork from here to over there so it kind of lines up with the artwork there and put shelves here, or line shelves up all the way up that wall because I've got quite a bit of display. Right here, here is all my Titans. Metroplex, Omega Supreme, Trypticon, and Scorponok. I never did get the not Metroplex. I didn't get Fortress Maximus because I have the G1, and he's good enough for me. And of course, they're paired up with their original G1 figures. And of course, Unicron still sitting in the box, waiting for one day to be released. So there you go, guys. There is my room. I hope you enjoyed the tour. So there you have it, guys. My collection room. Now, this doesn't include downstairs in the TV room where I have some Transformers artwork hanging and some statues. This is the main area that you see in my video and the main area that I use to display my figures. Now, don't go hopping into comments and saying, well, this figure belonged here and this figure belongs there. This is my collection, and this is how I want to display it. Of course, this is always evolving, too. I mean, I had to change up an entire display just for one figure. Now, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new reviews. And thank you so much for helping me reach 9,000 subscribers this week. That just thrills me beyond belief. And now we're on to that main goal of 10,000 by TFCon in October. Once again, guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!